really the difference in the game was our inability to do something besides settle for a 3-point shot early, and Quentin Stevens, making 3-point shots, and I thought that really was what separated the two teams.
Question. What's going on in the first half?
Just a little emotional, just a little bit emotional, and obviously JJ's in a huge role. I'm not sure he started the game ever, and with Kenny obviously being out as long as he was, we started JJ, and we just took us a long time to really calm down. Give Tech credit, their defense was good. They're going to be a good team, but it just took us a long time to really all the way till halftime before we calm down and really throw the ball inside and make some plays.
Mark, how did you have to manage Kenny with his health?
We try to play him 2 or 3 minutes at a time. It's he's up 11 points. I think he's the only guy on our team that has an excuse for not playing well. I think he's practiced 3 or 4 times, something like that. So we just try to get a couple minutes here and there out of him. But obviously he's not in shape. I think one time he was, he only has to come out one time. He gave it to them.
You guys shot 16 threes in the first half. Was that something that you had planned, or just that happened as a result of it?
No. Like I said in my opening statement, we settled for 3-point shots in the first half, and it gives Tech's defense credit for that one shot that our guys were willing to work for. But we settled for the 3. It's not what we intended to do.
Were the threes that Stevens and the other guys hitting, in your mind, were those contested well? Or?
I had one that was contested in front of us in the first half. He banked one in, in the second half. So when you get it going, that's the kind of bounce you get. But I thought at least 2 of them we had contested. But he shot them in.
Mark, they had 2 guys about 270 pounds, I guess, on their front line. What kind of problems do you think that caused for you guys with what they're able to do inside?
Statistically, the front lines, our front lines scored, their front lines scored. I thought that part of the game was, at the end of the night, Nemi and Marcus both in double figures. Their guy with points. I don't know if the size was as big of a factor. We wanted to go in there a little bit more, and we waited till the second half to do it. And once we did it, we shot 50-something% in the second half, but we waited too long to do that.
Mark, there's a different kind of opener playing, starting with Tech. Did you put a different emphasis on it because of non-conference, power conference team?
Say that one more time.
An ACC team not supposed to,
Dayton got stuck with, quite frankly. It's not what I wanted to really end up with. So Dayton kind of got stuck with, and both schools have issues in scheduling, and it's just where we ended up, quite frankly. It's the only time we could play the game when the students could be on campus.
Are you still confident that you guys, because the nucleus you have coming back, will be able to avoid the kind of non-conference start y'all had?
I'm confident in my team. We got a harder schedule than we probably ever had. We have a good team. I'm not going to panic because we lost the game. We got outplayed. We got to get better at certain things.
Coach Kenny said he felt like he fell a little short today. Is that your assessment, when you practiced in a few days?
Kenny said what?
He felt like he fell a little short today, but still put up 11 points with only a few days of practice.
Yeah, he didn't play well. He didn't. He ended up 11 points, but he had a bad foul in the corner down there. He had some plays that he'd love to have back, and his defense, that comes. You got to have reps.
Coach, you played a lot of guys today. Do you anticipate still doing that going forward? And what kind of effect do you think that had on the rhythm for the guys getting into the game?
I think that obviously first game of the year you're trying to figure out what your rotation is going to be, and certainly with Kenny's situation that's been a little bit in flux for us. So we'll play some guys until we settle on one. It might take us a while.
Time for a couple more.
Yes.
With Stevens, obviously you don't know how he's developed over the offseason. What did you think? What did you know about him, or what did you expect?
Well, we thought he was a guy who could shoot the ball. We thought he was a guy who could shoot the ball, and he obviously had a great night.
The
not. I know the clock is not, I know the rules, it's not supposed to stop if the ball goes in before 1 minute, I know that, okay? And so it didn't stop. My issue was not that the clock should have stopped, my issue was that it takes 9 seconds to inbound the ball, or 8 seconds, whatever it is, that should be a violation, you know? I mean, it's gotta be, you know, and it's a judgment call, and they chose not to call it, so that was my complaint. And as we look back on it, the ball may have been rolling sideways, I don't know, so that was not a factor in the game.
Okay, thank you.